Good morning, my wonderful audience, the outstanding people that watch this channel, my beautiful community, and the moderators to keep an eye on the chat. Anyway, yeah, welcome to Suffolk's #1 YouTube channel, coming in your ears. No, I should stop saying that, shouldn't I? Anyway, it's Sunday. It's Sunday the 5th of October, and there's a lot of bullshit happening in the world, isn't there? A lot of it. Well, none around where I live, but there is in London and different cities, yes. Unfortunately, or should I say, fortunately, I live in a British place filled with British people, and we are very, very much British, with our churches out there, our decent little police officers walking around, checking up, our traffic wardens giving people tickets for parking on double yellow lines, disabled people being told off. The double yellow lines aren't for you, It doesn't mean you can park here with your fucking blue badge. No, right. If you're parking here, if there's a double yellow line near a doctor's or somewhere where you need to go, then yes, use your blue badge. But if it's for a fish and chip shop, fucking stop with your nonsense. Yes. Anyway, yeah. Right. All good news. So what's happening then? Well, it seems that the ex-deputy prime minister, Angela Rayner, is still abusing her position. Even though she stood down as deputy prime minister, she stood down as the housing lady. Yeah, she's just a member of parliament now. Not a member of parliament, but she's still being chauffeur driven around, isn't she? Still flaunting taxpayers' money, being driven around, chauffeur everywhere. I mean, why? Why is she doing that? Because she's a Labour Party. That's what they do. They take the piss. Yeah, that's what they do. Unfortunately, that's what they do. And what have I said here, Angela Rayner? Oh, if you didn't know, the Tory leader, Kemi Badenoch, yes, yeah, is now changing her stance. It looks like she's going the reform way. What has she said now? To stop voters leaving the Tory party and joining reform, if you stay with me, I will make sure that my party removes 150,000 migrants every year. So that's you really identifying that there needs to be 150,000 removed every year. So this is the problem. That these MPs don't. This is the problem with politics. They don't fucking understand their people. They don't understand us. Because what we want is someone action. Why aren't you doing it though? If you were doing all this stuff, then you would still be in power. If we were watching and you were doing all this stuff, you would always get the votes, but you don't. You have to wait until we just get pissed off with you all before you start to say, okay, I agree. But if you knew all this shit's happening, why didn't you do it? You had 10 years in the fucking Prime Minister, Tory party, and you didn't do it. You abused your positions. You're all rich. You're all retired. You're a disgrace. And I'm telling you now, if I ever get my claws into a member of Parliament and I ever become friends with one of these fucking self-obsessed members of Parliament, I would apply pressure to investigate former MPs to see where they got their ill-gotten gain. What is the point of having an assets recovery agency if we're not implementing them to go after members of Parliament that have abused their positions? That's what they should be doing. Yeah. Talking of abusing your position, Baroness Michelle Mone is now playing the victim and being used as a scapegoat. The government won £122 million back off me. It's a shit. My assets will dwindle. Tough shit, Michelle. Stop playing the victim. You stole £122 million of taxpayers' money and you didn't provide what you were told to provide. You didn't provide what you were told you were going to provide. And to top it all off, Baroness Michelle Mone is going to have her peerage stripped from her. She'll just be Michelle Mone again. Michelle Mone. No more Baroness. That's what you do when you screw over people and you dress like you belong on a catwalk. And we'll talk about the catwalk in a minute when it comes to Meghan Markle. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Meghan Markle, ladies and gentlemen, turned up at Fashion Week in Paris, dressed like fucking Jesus, the Messiah. I mean, that's attention seeking, isn't it? I mean, wow. It's like, I have graced you all with my presence. You will bow. I'm a duchess. I mean, her attitude towards people. I mean, it looked like she hadn't had any interaction with people in a while. Did you see that awkward interaction with that guy? It's like, oh, bumped heads. Oh, bumped head. Couldn't even kiss on the side of the cheek. It's like she hasn't done it in a while. Yeah, and people, don't touch me, I'm a duchess. I mean, it was embarrassing. I mean, she hardly spoke. In fact, she took a spokesperson with her to do her. I mean, she travelled with her security. It looked terrible. Her security, all these different celebrities there. Anne Hathaway is currently filming The Devil Wears Prada, and they're all there dressed like this, and Anne went to her, and they didn't have the amount of security that Meghan Markle had. Guys walking around. Do you know what? I'll tell you now, see from a veteran's perspective, see when I see anyone doing this, well, yeah, she's on the move. I just think you're a wanker. You are a wanker. You're probably shit at your job. You're having to let other people know without doing it discreetly. You're having to let other people know that you're with someone that's important. But whenever you're doing that, everyone's thinking you're a wanker. I'm just letting you know that, okay? Any of you in security. I know guys in security and they don't do that. They don't need to do that. Yeah. That's why they're good at their job, because it's discreet. Anyway, what was it? So people were asking her questions and Meghan was like, It was like, my words are worth money. I can't speak to you. Hi, I'm Meghan's spokesperson. So can you tell us why the Duchess is here? I'm going to read her words to you. What can you tell us why? The spokeswoman for Meghan said she loved and admired Piccoli, his craftsmanship and modern elegance. She couldn't say that. It had to come from her spokesperson. Fucking bag of wind, eh? I mean, do you know what? It's quite cringy. I get secondhand embarrassment for these people. I mean, I'm like, oh. See when I see someone wearing a white suit or dress like that, I just think, I hope you shit yourself. I think we all think that, don't we? Yeah, I know. I hope you sit in something that stains your trousers. I mean, dress for the occasion. I mean, it's Paris Fashion Week, Trevor. Yeah. I thought you were trying to save the environment. You tell me you flew from America to Paris to sit and watch a show? Doesn't look too good for all those awards. Oh! Or maybe Meghan, the Duchess, maybe there's going to be a cameo role for her in The Devil Wears Prada, because a lot of the actresses from The Devil Wears Prada were actually at that show, and there was film crews there. So I'm thinking now, and I'm going to say it out there before anyone else jumps on it. I'm here before Dan Wooten. I'm here before the ball. I believe Meghan was at the Paris Fashion Week Awards to play a cameo role in The Devil Wears Prada. Mark my words. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. Because she was over the top. It was just over the top. The way and Anne Hathaway was dressed in black. Meghan's dressed in white. I reckon you heard it here first. Anyway, listen, I'm going to shoot on. Got a lot of things to do today. I mean, I'm not even meant to be having my son today. He's with his mother, but she just called me up and said, can you drop him off at the golf course? And I'm like, no. I was hoping to make a sandwich. Anyway, I'm going to shoot on. Thanks for all your support, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for sticking with the channel. It means a lot. Here we have non-bullshittery and we say it like it is. Anyway, have a great day, everyone. It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. Have a rest. Take care. Stay safe.